Welcome to the enchanted world of Kapibaya. I invite you to a fairy tale titled The Christmas Mission. The Christmas Card. Mateo lived in Argentina, in a picturesque town at the foot of the mountains. Although Christmas was celebrated there in the summer, Mateo loved this warm and magical time of year. However, this year was going to be different. One day, as he was returning from school, he noticed something unusual. On his pillow lay an envelope with a red reindeer image and the words, "To Mateo." Mateo's heart skipped a beat. It had to be a letter from Santa Claus. Sitting on his bed, Mateo opened the envelope. Inside was a beautifully written letter. "Dear Mateo, I have a special mission for you. This year, I want you to create something that will make Christmas even more magical. Your task is to make a Christmas card that you can give to someone close to you. Remember, the most important part of the card is the love you put into it and your creativity. I can't wait to see your work. Yours sincerely, Santa Claus." Mateo felt honored that Santa had chosen him for this mission. He decided his card would be extraordinary. But before he started working, he recalled what had happened earlier that day at school. That day, the teacher announced they would have a special lesson to talk about Christmas and what it meant to them. Mateo had many friends in his class, but he felt a bit sad that day. His classmate Felipe didn't believe in Santa Claus and often mocked others who still did. Mateo, though a little scared, decided to help Felipe see the magic of Christmas. During the lesson, when it was his turn to talk about holiday traditions, Mateo raised his hand and shared his story. He described how every year he eagerly waited for Santa, how his entire family gathered for dinner, and how they sang carols and talked about their dreams. His voice was so full of joy and warmth that the whole class listened in silence, and even Felipe seemed moved. After class, Felipe approached Mateo and said, "Thank you, Mateo. I think I now understand why Christmas is so important. Thanks to you, I felt its magic." It was a special moment for Mateo. He realized that the magic of Christmas wasn't just about presents but about sharing joy with others. When he got home, Mateo began working on his Christmas card. He grabbed cardboard, scissors, crayons, and some glitter his mom kept in a drawer. Using his imagination, he created a beautiful card. On the front, he drew Santa on a sleigh pulled by reindeer. In the background were mountains similar to those he saw outside his window. At the bottom, he wrote, "Christmas is a time when we can all be Santa for each other." Inside the card, he wrote a message for Felipe. "Thanks to you, I've learned that the magic of Christmas is within us." In kind words and a smile. "Merry Christmas, Mateo." That evening, when Mateo showed the card to his mom, she was delighted. "This is the most beautiful card I've ever seen," she said with a smile. The next morning, Mateo woke up early, took his card, and ran to Felipe's house. He handed it to him with a big smile, and Felipe, touched, replied, "Thank you, Mateo. Now I know Christmas truly has magic." In the land of Santa Claus, where winter always reigned, something unexpected happened. It was December. Christmas was fast approaching, but there wasn't a single flake of snow in the sky. The elves were running around the workshop, worriedly glancing at the clear, blue heavens. Lila, the elf in charge of decorations, stood in the middle of the square holding a string of Christmas lights. But without snow, the festive ornaments looked dull. "What are we going to do now?" she wondered, staring at the empty spaces that were usually filled with snowdrifts glittering in the sunlight. Pip, the elf responsible for managing the weather in Santa's land, ran back and forth, trying to figure out why the snow wasn't falling. "Santa, we've got a problem," he shouted, bursting into Santa's office. "There's no snow." Santa, who had been reading letters from children, looked up, concerned. "No snow? But snow is essential for our Christmas spirit. Without it, the reindeer will struggle to fly, and children won't feel the magic of Christmas." Pip sat on the edge of the desk, sighing. "I've tried everything, but the snow just won't fall. I don't know what's going on." At that moment, Lila walked into the room. "Santa, everyone is worried. Without snow, our village doesn't feel the same. Can we do something about it? Santa smiled kindly at both Lila and Pip. Don't worry, elves. Let's think about what might be causing this unusual weather. Sometimes the answer is simpler than it seems. The elves gathered for a meeting, brainstorming ideas to solve the mystery of the missing snow. Finally, Timur, the eldest and wisest of the elves, brought out an ancient book filled with secrets about the weather. I think someone forgot about a very important ritual before Christmas, Timur said, flipping through the pages. Every year, we must perform the snowflake dance to summon the snow. But this year, we've all been so busy preparing that we completely forgot about it. The elves looked at each other in shock. The snowflake dance, exclaimed Lila. How could we forget? It's not too late, Santa declared. Let's perform the dance now, before it's too late. The entire village of elves gathered in the large square in front of the workshop. Pip and Lila stood at the front, while Timur guided them through the steps of the ritual dance. The elves began moving gracefully, mimicking the light, swirling motions of snowflakes in the wind. Every step, every twirl held meaning. As the elves danced, clouds slowly began to form in the sky. The air grew colder, and a gentle breeze began to blow. The elves continued their dance, believing that a miracle was about to happen. And then, the first snowflake appeared. It floated gently down, landing on Lila's nose. Soon more followed. Before long, the entire land of Santa Claus was covered in a soft, glistening blanket of snow. We did it! Pip shouted, watching the snowflakes swirl in the air. The snow is back! Santa approached the elves, his eyes filled with pride. Well done, everyone. Thanks to your teamwork, the magic of Christmas has returned. Now we can prepare for Christmas Eve without any worries. The elves, filled with joy, went back to their tasks. The reindeer frolicked in the snow, testing their strength for the big journey ahead, while children around the world could now look forward to a snowy, magical Christmas Eve. Thanks to their graceful dance and unwavering belief in magic, the elves saved Christmas. The snow, which had stubbornly refused to fall, now gently blanketed the land, creating the perfect festive scene in the land of Santa Claus. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss any new videos. Thanks to your support, our community is growing, and you'll always stay up to date with our latest content. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave a comment about what you'd like to see in the future. Thanks for being with us. See you in the next video. Bye.